Our league has officially lost it. Our league has officially lost it. I can't believe that now it's more than just one GM that does crack. Because we just saw the Orlando Magic give up 4 first round picks. 4. Not one, not two, not three, 4 of them. For Desmond Bain? And for any Desmond Bain lovers or Grizzlies lovers or Orlando Magic lovers, I just want a preference. The way I'm going to talk about Desmond Bain in this video is going to sound like he's garbage. Honestly, it's going to sound like he's ass. But just no disclaimer from now. Desmond Bain is not a bad NBA player by any means. He's one of the better basketball players we have in the league. With that being said, pass me what Orlando got. Pass me what Orlando got. Because there's no way that GM is in the right state of mind. He probably must have caught up. Yo, Nico, for some weird reason. Yo, Nico, how do you do some dumb shit to ruin your franchise? It's the only explanation. It's the only explanation. Now, I know this video is coming out a little late. As many of you know, yesterday was Father's Day for me. So, I had to be there with my family, partake in the activities such and such. But I still wanted to give y'all a video because, not only because, I haven't given y'all one in a minute, but because I needed to make sure I wasn't the one that was tripping. Because this trade is genuinely insane. Not because of how good it is, excuse me, but because this is genuinely idiotic. The Orlando Magic traded KCP. He had a very bad season last year. They're happy to get off that contract. Cole Anthony, kind of a whatever player. No disrespect to him, but he's not really a game changer, chip mover. He doesn't move the needle in any way, shape, or form. But he's still a good pickup. He's a good backup point guard. 4 first-round picks and a pick swap for Desmond Bain. I've seen it all. Genuinely, I've seen it all. I thought after the Luka trade, GMs were going to sit here and be like, wow, let's not do that ever again. No, it's happening. Now, let me just say, this is not obviously nowhere near as bad as the Luka trade. I'm exaggerating. But this is some stupid shit. This is genuinely stupid. This is stupid. Like, and if you look at the 4 first-round picks that were given up by Orlando, they're good picks. The Grizzlies literally got their first-round pick in this year's draft, which is a good draft. It's obvious it has gotten worse due to many people going back to school and things and such of that nature. But the lottery still was gonna be the lottery before these people left. Now the people who left weren't first guaranteed lottery picks. And Orlando's right outside the lottery. I think they're pick 17 or in that range, something like that. And the real ball buster is the 2026 Phoenix Suns pick. Why would Orlando give that up? And if they wanted to give that up, why would they give up the? They could have saved themselves at bare minimum 2 more picks. They could have saved 2 of those picks that they spent. That 2026 Phoenix Suns pick alone, with their first round pick this year, KCP, Cole Anthony, probably would have gotten the deal done. And then even then, I would have scrutinized it a little bit. Just because giving up that very valuable Phoenix pick is a little oh no, But nah. They said Desmond Bain is our guy. Did y'all see the playoffs this season? Where the Grizzlies got swept? A lot of the conversation was like, oh, OKC so good, which is justifiably what it should have been, which is what it was. But also, Newsflash: Bain played horrible. He played horribly, horribly. And I don't know if people are realizing this. He has not improved as a basketball player in the past 2 to 3 years. And it was blinded by the fact that the entire team was injured last season. He played this whole season. Damn near. Obviously not 082, but he played this season. He didn't look any particularly special. The reason he got that contract is because he could plug and play, and then the Grizzlies had he would continue to develop. Newsflash: his development has stagnated tremendously. He's barely gotten better in any facet of a basketball player. He's not better. He is the same player he was 2 to 3 years ago. Now he just has a bigger contract, and he's older. So in all means, his value is unironically the lowest it's been in his career since, obviously proving he's a good basketball player. And the Grizzlies were still able to get an insane haul for Desmond Bain. I just want to let it be known, Grizzlies fans, you get an A plus for this trade. This is one of the best. This is the best robberies I've seen of all time. GM of the Grizzlies probably picked up that phone saying, "You want Desmond Bain? Hell nah. 4 first-round picks? Pick swap? KCP, who had a down season. Oops, my fault. But surely he can't play that bad again. Surely he'll be slightly better. And if not, guess what? We got 4 first-round picks. Deal." Like, what's going on? What is going on? Do GMs not do their thinking and due diligence and do their job? Now let me just preference this. In terms of the fit of Desmond Bain on this team, he does fill a lot of their needs. They needed a shooting guard. They got a shooting guard. They needed 3-point shooting. They got one of the best 3-point shooters in the league. And they just really needed just scoring. Outside scoring, because a lot of the players on this team just genuinely cannot score. Fair. Targeting Desmond Bain isn't necessarily a bad thing. He's a good basketball player. They are able to do this without giving up any of their core. Beautiful. But the reason they were able to do that was because they traded 4 firsts. One of those firsts possibly being a lottery pick in next year. With KD 99% chance of being gone and being moved this offseason. So I doubt this Phoenix Suns will be any better than they were. So they're just going to be worse. And that pick was, 10th? So that being said, though, this offseason I was mocking players such as Darius Garland, possibly LaMelo Ball, Trae Young's, those type of point guards, because Jalen Suggs could easily move to the 2. He is not a team setter. He does not set the team up. His playmaking is not in any way, shape, or form good enough to say, now we're good off of a Trae Young or Darius Garland or LaMelo, because Jalen Suggs is our point guard. Jalen Suggs doesn't even play like a pass-first point guard, which is just not his archetype. He's a defensive 3-and-D guard, basically. Easily slide him to the 2. And then put the LaMelos, the Garlands, the Trae Youngs, defensive liabilities on a team that has one of the best defenses in the league. This package is the package that should have been sent to either the Hornets, the Cavs, or the Hawks. Then this is a great deal for Orlando Magic. They got themselves their franchise point guard to pair along Paolo, Franz, Suggs. But No, they chose Desmond Bain to be the needle mover for them. Newsflash, Magic fans, Desmond Bain is not he's not the needle mover. He's not. I genuinely don't think he's good. But to play devil's advocate, he was in and out the lineup, injuries, coaching issues, utilizing players in different ways, heavily prioritizing other players in different ways. He was kind of stuck in like a era of a lot of changes. There wasn't no consistency in terms of the team dynamic. Players were in and out the lineup. Jaren Jackson Jr., Gigi Jackson, Vince Williams, Jalen Wells, so on and so forth. So I understand that could have played a part in his inconsistencies of play. But again, I think what we can all agree on as basketball fans is that this is the package that should have been sent for an actual franchise point guard. This is the type of package you send for your franchise player. And I don't think Desmond Bain is that. I would be happy for him to prove me wrong, but I genuinely believe, in my heart of hearts, he is not that guy. And I hope for my sanity that the Orlando Magic did their due diligence and called for those players, and they just weren't available. I hope for their sake, because honestly, to get one of those players, I even would have given up Franz, because I just genuinely don't think Franz is that good. But that's just me personally. That's a topic for another day. And you could have saved yourself some first round picks if you put Franz in the deal for one of those guards. That's all I'm saying. All right, that's just my anti-Franz hate propaganda. I'm just putting out there. Now that he has a floor spacer alongside the floor with him, he has no excuses to fail. So I will be putting Franz Wagner on fraud watch this season. Best believe. But this is just a great move in terms of for the on-court. This makes sense. Paolo gets his spacing. Desmond Bain is a three-point threat. Like, he's lethal. Players will have to stick to him. All that does is free up the space even more for Paolo, because when it's like, do we want to stick on KCP or should we just sag off? When it's Desmond Bain, you don't have that option to sag off, because he will punish you, and if Desmond Bain gets hot, he ain't missing. So in terms of the player themselves, the player that they acquired, Desmond Bain, on court fits, I'd give it a B+. But it's just a package that they gave up for Desmond Bain that I just can't. I can't get along with, honestly. I feel like they could have saved themselves at least 2 first-round picks, genuinely, in this deal. I think KCP, Cole Anthony, the first this year, and that Phoenix pick would have gotten it done. But they gave up an additional 2 picks and a pick swap. I don't like that. But, got a good player. Didn't give up any of their core. But the best I give is like a C-, C+, because just the package they gave up a tremendous package. That being said, I'll catch you on the next one. Finals games is today. You will get a at the end of the game review, because whoever wins this game, it's gonna be 3-2. Excited for it. Catch you on the next one. Love y'all. Peace.